University calendar. Homecoming, oh, the sights and sounds that evokes. Homecoming, the wonderful feelings of nostalgia that floods our souls. Homecoming, a time to recall treasured memories of our time traversing these hallowed halls, of the thrill of going to CAF and the mouth-watering aroma of freshly baked bread, of life in the dorm where we cultivated friendships that will last for a lifetime, of stimulating classroom sessions and nerve-wracking visits to the business office to get an exam permit, of chapel and assembly sessions where the time-tested values that we live by today were reinforced, of the president's office and all that it symbolizes and reinforces in our minds about our school. Homecoming. It's as much a time to celebrate and pay tribute to the alma mater as it is a time to be grateful for the role that she played in our lives. It's as much a time to reaffirm our commitment to support the noble mission of this great institution of God's own planting as it is a time to pledge our support as grateful sons and daughters. Welcome one, welcome all to this virtual edition of a treasured tradition of Northern Caribbean University. As you participate and engage in the events of the week, may your spirit soar to new heights and may your joy be full.
A very, very good afternoon, one and all. I am so excited and I'm so ready for today's launch of Homecoming 2021 under the theme, the NCU Beacon, Lighting the Path, Engendering Hope. My name is Basillia Barnaby, welcoming you to this launch of Homecoming 2021, the virtual edition. I know that we would have liked to be in person. Yes, I'm also ready for Corona to be over, but in the meantime, we're so very happy for technology and we thank God for the different innovations that has allowed us to be together today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our students, to our faculty, welcome to parents. I know that friends of NCU are also watching, and alumni right across the world. Welcome to Homecoming. It's kind of, just coming back home and reliving the memories and just getting excited about this beacon on the hill. So I am excited to chair your program this afternoon, and I hope that you are as excited as I am. So if you're not yet excited, get in the mood, catch the excitement, and get ready for a wonderful afternoon. But most importantly, get ready for a wonderful week of activities, excitement, fun, information. It's going to be simply amazing. I love NCU. Everywhere I go, I talk about NCU. I love the fact that NCU has helped to mold me into the individual I am today from different angles. Before I started out in media, I'm a media practitioner by profession. And before I started out in media, NCU gave me my jump start. At the time, we had a radio station, a community radio station called WIC Radio, and they really gave me that jump start that I needed to start my career. And that is just the tip of the iceberg of what NCU has done for me and so many others. And I don't know about you, but I am grateful for NCU. I am grateful for the experiences. I am grateful for the lessons. I am grateful for every single thing that I was able to garner during my tenure there back in 2005 to 2009. When I say that in 2021, I kind of feel a little bit old, but not to worry. I am still grateful, and most importantly, grateful to be alive, to be able to just celebrate and to just herald this hope that we have in God, and that hope that we have while going to NCU, that, hey, you can make it. There is a better tomorrow. And with NCU's help, you can do it. And so to all our students, if you are a freshman or if you're getting ready to graduate next year or in December, guess what? We have that hope that things will get better despite how hard it is right now. We have that hope that NCU will help to get us there. And so I'm excited about today. I'm excited about this week's activities. And I'm so proud of all those who have gone through NCU and are doing so well now. And for you, our students who are really sticking it out during these stressful times, and to our faculty members, continue to do the great work that you're doing. We see you and we appreciate you. So welcome again to the launch of Homecoming 2021. And if you are on YouTube and if you're watching on either of the channels, Northern Caribbean University, NCU TV, or NCU Federation, I want you to send up some comments in the chat. I want you to send up the class that you were a part of. If you are a current student, you can also send up, I'm graduating in the year by faith. All right. So send up those comments, send up those emojis, send up the excitement. I am excited. We're all excited and we are ready to go. Are you ready? I can't hear you. I'm listening, with my virtual ears. Are you ready? Yes, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready to go. And to start things off this afternoon, I am going to be just introducing a video that will just be explaining to you, for those of you who are a part of NCU or alumni right across the world, and those who are watching and are thinking about coming to NCU or sending your children to NCU, your child or children to NCU, this video will encapsulate why we are the home of champions and why you should be a part of this beacon on the hill.
Northern Caribbean University is a liberal arts, values-based institution with its main campus in Mandeville, Jamaica. Founded more than a century ago as the West Indian Training School, the institution has achieved many milestones and has demonstrated a capacity to be innovative and inventive. An example of NCU's innovativeness is placing third in the Microsoft Imagine Cup, where a team from the university represented Jamaica in 2007. In 2010, the NCU team won the Microsoft Imagine Cup interoperability competition on behalf of Jamaica. We have also excelled in the National Business Model competition put on by the Development Bank of Jamaica and supported by the Inter-American Development Bank. Since its inception in 2014, a slew of teams from NCU has performed outstandingly in the competition. In 2014, Team Herbu from NCU created a hair and skincare line from all natural ingredients that combats numerous scalp, hair, and skin issues. In 2015, the NCU team, Jargrow, won the competition with their smart farm system that enabled individuals to plant fruits in their kitchen with little or no hassle. In 2016, Team Gardana won the competition, followed by Natsima Nutraceuticals in 2017. In 2018, after placing fourth in the National Business Model competition, Team BaseTech from NCU went on to win the International Business Model competition held in the United States, making them the first Caribbean and Black team to take home the trophy. Team NCU shone once again during our participation in the Girls in ICT Caribbean Hackathon since its inception. In 2017 and 2018, we placed first, and in 2019, we placed second, missing the first place by less than 1 point. NCU students have also excelled in local science competitions, as evidenced by the achievement of the most outstanding school in the tertiary category in the National Science and Technology Fair 2018. In the area of communication technology, the university is proud of the achievements of its media group. Its flagship NCU FM is now ranked number 7 out of almost 30 radio stations in the country in terms of listenership. It was also the first radio station to bring a wellness campaign to all 14 parishes, the 14 in 14 initiative, which started in 2014. NCU FM is also doing its part in shaping the minds of our nation's children through the Acts of Kindness school tour. The campaign has influenced schools to start kindness clubs. It has also had a positive influence on behavior modification among children across the island and has in some cases even changed the way teachers now administer discipline for wrongdoing. In recent times, Jamaica has been undergoing severe drought due to global warming. Northern Caribbean University is playing its part in alleviating the effects of drought by harvesting rainwater for use on its campus. NCU understands the need for an educated nation, and although the university has tremendous challenges, it is now focused on making education accessible. Through the Rescue 2020 and SOS initiatives, the university administration is seeking to attract funds to assist at-risk and economically disadvantaged youths to access higher education at this institution.
We are indeed the home of champions. And let me tell you, that's just the tip of the iceberg. If I was to just list out so many of our other achievements, we would not leave here this afternoon. But I still want to highlight just a few more. So we had an NCU student, Practitioner Stewart, who represented Jamaica in Dubai earlier this year. Erica Lumsden, a current student as well, won the very first JCDC Gospel Star competition in August. And let me tell you, I have to go back to media, right? So I felt very nostalgic looking at the NCUFM's video with 14 and 14. I mean, NCUFM has really stamped their mark in Jamaica and in the world. And I want to say I'm so proud of you. And I'm so very proud to have been a part of the NCU Media Group from 2015 to 2018 as the host of The Drive, and big ups to all the hosts and the student workers and the entire staff over there at NCUFM. You are doing a wonderful job. And talking about media, because I was a part of the best department, and I know people are going to argue with me, but I'm not going to argue with anybody this afternoon, the Department of Communication Studies at Northern Caribbean University. I have to highlight some of my colleagues who are doing well in media. So we have persons like Dadrian Gordon, Janella Pursues, Vashon Brown, Herman Green, Andrea Chisholm, Andrew James Sawyers, and so many others who are making their mark. And guess what? Everywhere you go, they fly the flag high of having attended Northern Caribbean University. And so, yes, if you weren't convinced before, I hope that you are convinced now that we are the home of champions. And I want to say a very good afternoon to all those who are tuning in on YouTube. Want to say hello to Judith Forbes, Donna Fraser, Joel Hay, Ayoka, hello. Brian Koff, who is my husband, who is also at NCU. He is the production lab coordinator in the Department of Communication Studies. Bella Singora Ruth says she's graduating in the year 2025 by faith, and we're standing with you. Another student, Erelisa Shaw, hello. These are some of my past students graduating in 2022. Woo! And we also have our alumni joining in on the live. Judith Forbes, on a class of 1996. We also have Patricia Gale, class of 1988. Wow! And 1996. Clive Cameron, class of 1977 and 1988. And my mom, Winsome Barnaby, is tuning in. She made the best decision. She and my dad, they made the best decision back in 2005 to send me to NCU. And for that, I am grateful, Mommy and Daddy. Thank you so much. Daniel Clark, big ups. Trishana Archer Thompson, a very good afternoon to you all. Welcome to Homecoming 2021. This is the official launch. Get ready for an exciting week of activities. And now we're going to hear some greetings, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome the president of Northern Caribbean University, Dr. Lincoln Edwards, who will come at this time with his greetings. A very good afternoon to you, Doc.
Thank you, Basillia.
Welcome.
Homecoming, what a beautiful and joyful word. For many of us, visiting our childhood homes in Jamaica is nostalgic and brings back happy memories of playing ball games with our siblings and neighbors, or a game of hopscotch or draughts or marbles. We remember frolicking in the river and eating juicy sugarcane and mangoes. Many of us remember our elementary and high school days and the friendships that we formed during those formative years. Yes, we reminisce on these wonderful, sentimental years, knowing that they have made us into the resilient adults that we are today. But as we gather to celebrate on this special occasion to launch the Northern Caribbean University Alumni Homecoming 2021, occurring in the second year of the second century of NCU in Manchester. You can all look back on your years at the Beacon on the Hill with pride and joy, and are delighted for having been a part of this rich tradition of excellence for which the university is known. Yes, many of you are from the West Indies College era and will remember your days of sitting at the seat of the scornful, or doing the dreaded manual arts, or working at Westico and enjoying the cornflakes and the 7-grain cereal, or even working at the cafeteria with Chef Thane and enjoying his famous Cinca and cheese. And those of you who are from the Northern Caribbean University era, you will perhaps laugh as you remember climbing the indomitable steps to Christ, or attending events in the Zincatorium before it became the Gymnatorium. But whether you are from the West Indian Training School, West Indies College, or NCU era, you will all remember Feast of Lights and singing in the choirs and attending church in the main auditorium. These are memories that will forever be etched in your hearts and your minds. And it is for these and many other reasons why you have chosen to be with us for this week of activities starting today. Thank you for remembering your alma mater and what she means to you as we celebrate under the theme, the NCU Beacon, lighting the path, engendering hope. Because West Indies College did light the path for Northern Caribbean University, and the institution has continued to engender hope for all the students who are currently within its walls and those who will come after. And yes, once again, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, alumni homecoming is being held virtually. However, the virtual nature of the event does not negate the significance of the celebration. So again, welcome to Alumni Homecoming 2021, and special thanks to the team that made all this possible. Do enjoy the lineup of events, and please note that we appreciate your continued support and look forward to your sustained partnership as together we continue to train men and women for service in this world and for greater service in the world to come. May God bless you and your families. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Edwards. And you know, as you spoke about manual arts, I went like this, because I remember the days I went to NCU while it was NCU, not West Indies College, and we had to do manual arts. And let me tell you, when I heard how many hours I had to do for manual arts in order to graduate, oh, the terror. But, you know, it taught me so many valuable lessons that I carried on into the work world. And I mean, I can talk about so many experiences while being at NCU, while volunteering at NCU Media. Before it was NCU FM, at the time it was WYC Radio. And I mean, at the time, I didn't really understand why I had to do certain things, or why there were certain rules at NCU, or why I couldn't do this or do that. But when I entered the work world and I understood that, most importantly, NCU instilled discipline in me, I looked back and I said, thank you, NCU. So thank you, NCU. Thank you for the invaluable contribution that you have made to my life and to so many others. And I know that this next person who is coming to bring us greetings will also talk about maybe some of the memories of NCU life or West Indies College life. He is president of the Alumni Federation of Northern Caribbean University, Mr. Harold Clayton. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And it's my pleasure to be bringing greetings to you and also to be meeting the amazing Basillia, Barnaby Cuff. I've been following you on TikTok and I'm saying, wow, I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm wondering if I want to meet you or that little girl that's in school that would always be giving her mom those problems. But I want to thank you very much. I want to bring welcome to all our alumni and friends on behalf of the chapters in North America, the Caribbean, Bahamas, Bermuda, Bahamas, and of course, Jamaica, We also bring greetings to you from all our alumni in England and to the furthest corners of this world. NCU, West Indies College, is an experience. It's an experience. Oftentimes, it's not the classes that we went to. It's not the places. It's not the faces, but more so about the experiences, the combination about it. Whether, as Dr. Edwards mentioned about the steps of Christ. Way back in the days, there was walking up Standish Walk that no longer exists. You know, it was the Breezeway. It was the Sundial. Yes, the famous sinker and cheese that made us really learn well. I wonder if students can learn without sinker and cheese. That's what we say. If you don't have sinker and cheese, you cannot learn. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, whatever it is, we go far and we go near, but we come back home. Our theme this year, the beacon, the NCU beacon, lighting the path, engendering hope. It brings me back to one statement that I heard repeatedly, and many of us heard repeatedly while on campus and even after. And that statement is, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Our NCU experience was like, yes, a tunnel. We wondered if we were seeing the light at the end of the tunnel or if we were looking at a freight train about to run us over. But we persevered. It doesn't matter what we did, we were in there together. We made friendships, we made connections, we did things that we were supposed to do, we did things that we were not supposed to do. And I realized that Mr. and Mrs. Barnaby, they're listening, and I would hate to share some of the things that students did back then. And I don't know if they did it when Basillia was a student. But, you know, there were the orange trees that they would charge us $25 for each orange that we took. But Lord bless us, we asked for forgiveness. There were many times that we cooked in the dorm. We were innovative. Long before we had Imagine Cup, we imagined that we could have a gas range or a stove range just by using the top of that iron. And so we used the top of that iron. We took the filaments out. We were able to make those amazing hot plates. Until the dean confiscated it, we could have made quite some money on that. But that was the experience. But we thank God for NCU. And that's why we're back home. We're back home because we want to celebrate that God has taken us through. That yes, there's a light at the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's not a freight train. It's a light that comes from Christ Jesus. We have a responsibility to say to our students that's currently there, continue, persevere. You will make it out of the tunnel. There is an out. We also need to be very intentional and to bring others into the tunnel. Because as the speaker said early on, we must go through the process. And we need to invite other individuals to not do the biggest place, but to come to the right place. And I want to say that NCU was certainly the right place. So we encourage you, we invite you to be a part of this week's event, where you'll be able to have 3 components that stands as the pillars of the NCU Federation. Number 1, relationships. You'll have an opportunity to build new relationships with current students. You'll be able to reconnect with the relationships that you fostered many years ago. Number 2, the second pillar, that of support. We'll be able to support our alma mater. Many opportunities to give support to our alma mater, to the amazing work that's been done there, so we can continue to ensure that NCU is a beacon on the hill. And the third, experiences. You may forget things, but you'll never forget an experience. We want to make sure that this week of homecoming is an experience that you will never forget. So this is what I need you to do. If you have a friend, if you have a colleague, if you have a past student, your former roommate, give a call. Say to them, you cannot afford to miss Homecoming 2021. Thank you very much. And I say once again, kudos to the complete committee that put together this amazing week. Thank you very much. You are into a treat. continue to support our events day by day. Thank you very much.
My story. My NCU journey has been monumental. From my first day of singing the beacon on a hill, I have been emboldened and my vision of myself had been bolstered. The years spent at NCU has truly been a transformative experience where I had been taught to train my mind for greatness, to keep dreaming and smiling during financial challenges and life's duress. I remember one of my lecturers playing the school song, and I got militant and intentional in what the next few months of my studies will look like. I remember getting goosebumps, and I said to myself, I must walk across that stage with my yellow string. And that I did. I have felt and known that NCU cares through daily devotionals that kept me refreshed and focused. To be able to smile because of the warmth and support of administration and faculty. There are not many places that allows you to feel liberated when you enter after a long and tiring day. However, this has been my experience entering the hallowed walls of my alma mater. I was more than just an ID number or an entry on the financial statement. I was an individual with needs and dreams, an individual who found the support to nurture the greatness in me. I was known. I was called by my name on campus by the staff and treated friendly by even the security officers. I loved being a student leader. I loved to serve. And through service at NCU, I was able to influence others. NCU made me feel powerful, humbled, transformed, inspired to be the best version of myself. Thank you, Alma Mater.
Hello Jamaica, my name is Kwan, and when I grow up in the future, God's willing, I hope to attend Northern Caribbean University. Hi, good morning. What's your name? Yes, my name is Ladasha Kwan. Yes, I think my one question would be, how did you manage to finish in 4 years? Oh, you found your husband here at NCU? There is hope for me. What advice would you give for students like me who are just starting? What year you said you graduated? That was before I was even born. Oh, you used to live on dorm? I live on dorm.
Beacon's Got Talent. Students versus alumni.
Sing the wondrous love of Jesus. Sing His mercy and His grace in the mansion bright and blessed. He'll prepare for us a place.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
I think I have the wrong number.
No, it's me, same one. Should we catch a little accent since my daughter start Northern Caribbean University? Yes, man, proud bad.
I can talk to her a little.
Oh, you want to talk to her? She can't talk right now because she's in her first homecoming. Pure excitement up there, I tell you.
What they're doing sounds good, man.
Yes. She in a little Beacons mingle thing right now where she's getting to interact with some alumni mentors. I tell you, pure excitement, best choice, I tell you, worth every cent.
Boy, this sound nice.
Yes, I'm so gonna listening. Yeah, man, I love the excitement. Feel like I'm, you know.
The way how I'm laughing, you would think that I wasn't the one who did that video. But I am just so excited about homecoming this week. And you just saw some of my TikTok characters just giving us a rundown of some of the activities that you will see taking place this week inside homecoming. But before we talk a little bit more about that, I want to say thank you to Mr. Clayton. And Mr. Clayton, you got to see Ladasha Kwan a while ago. Yes, man, Ladasha Kwan grew up and going to NCU. That's in the future. We're looking ahead, because we're making plans to give our children the best, right? She never have the easiest start. And so we're ensuring that she will have the best. So thank you again, Mr. Clayton, and to all our friends on YouTube. Thank you so very much for all the commendations. And for those of you who are on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you can follow me on TikTok at Basillia B. Cuff. I'm right across social media, so make sure you follow me to get clean entertainment, all right? So thank you so much. So we're talking about the week of activities, and you just saw 3 of the many that will be taking place this week, and I hope it got you excited, because I'm excited all over again. But to tell us a little bit more about some of the things that will be happening, we have Mrs. Shelly Gate Cuff, and she is my namesake. Yes, she's coming to talk to us a little bit about some of the other activities that will be happening. So Shelly Gay, hi, Mrs. Cuff, how are you?
I'm doing well, Lady Cuff. It's good to be here with you. And I need Ladasha Kwan's number.
All right, I'll make sure to WhatsApp it to you, all right?
Yes.
All right, so talk to us about Generosity Wednesday, first of all. What is this Generosity Wednesday all about?
Listen, it's all about giving. Basillia, just sometime this week, I was sharing with my parents that, listen, what is it that makes Christmas time different from any other time? Like, there's just this spirit. And we were hemming and hawing and discussing. And I said, it's the spirit of giving, us taking our eyes off of ourselves and focusing on somebody else, focusing on others. And we are just in a rush to get this for Johnny, get this for Susie, get this for Mary, get this for you name who, everybody. And the spirit of giving is just something that is even encouraged in the Bible. As we freely receive, we freely give. So we're encouraging all our beacons, alumni, current students, even if you aren't able to give on the day, and that's Wednesday, share with us on social media a photograph of you doing a community service. You don't have to show the people that you're serving, but the environs. Where have you served? How did that make you feel? If you'd like to serve on the day, shoot us a video, post a 1-minute video if you want, or you could just share the picture and share with us in a brief post your experience, what that means, and be sure to tag on Instagram at NCU_Jamaica and on Facebook at NCU Education, and use these hashtags. Listen, Beacon Pride, hashtag NCU Proud, hashtag NCU Homecoming 21, hashtag everything NCU hashtag, but those are our hashtags for homecoming. We want to see it all over our social media platforms, everywhere. That is what Generosity Wednesday is all about. All our beacons everywhere, all over the world, showing us how they have been giving.
Wonderful, wonderful. And we talk about giving, and I love the fact that NCU taking the time out to highlight persons who continue to do well. So we have coming up the NCU Beacon Awards as well as Bastion Business. So talk to me about those two.
So let's talk. The NCU Award, that was actually inaugurated last year, where we identify those of our alumni and even well-wishers of Northern Caribbean University that have been doing outstanding, significant work in their respective areas: education, business, their support to NCU, their support to, their alumni support, a myriad of them. You name it. And we are pleased to say that we have approximately 16 alumni all over the world, and I'm seeing some of them right here in the chat. I'm seeing my good friend Saloy, Dr. Saloy Lawrence, who has been doing it so well in the medical field. You name it, it's a plethora of them. So that is going to be highlighted on Thursday at 2 o'clock during the General Assembly time via this same YouTube link. We invite everyone to come on board, to tune in, and encourage, say your congratulations to all these worthy recipients. That's what the NCU Award is about. Bastion business. Now, Bastion business. We used to call it the business meeting. This is actually our annual business meeting where we engage with the university administration, us alumni, NCU administration, to consider ways in which we can provide meaningful support to the school. All successful universities will tell you that, listen, a successful, thriving school is really based on the support of its alumni. We are imploring every single one, especially our recent ones, as recent as 2021, all the way to the 1900s. Everybody, come on board. This is going to be virtual. This is free, and the lineup is phenomenal. There is room for you. We value your input. I would call it Bastion because Bastion has a weighty sound. We're talking business. How can we participate in providing meaningful support to the school? We're inviting one and all to show up. And if you're interested in joining us, you want further information, Lady Bass will tell us where to go for that.
Definitely, Shelley. Thank you so very much for giving us a quick rundown. And let me tell you, these that she highlighted are just a few of the list of activities that we have planned for you for Homecoming 2021. So if you want more information as to the schedule of events, please tune into your emails from CCMPR, the Seat of the Memories WhatsApp group, and from email. Well, you can email. Shelley, can they email or will they be getting emails from alumni at ncu.edu.jm?
Email us. Tell us that you're requesting that weekly schedule and we'll send it right on your way.
All right, wonderful. So you can also email alumni at ncu.edu.jm requesting the schedule of the week, and they will send it to you with pleasure, right? Thank you so much, Shelley. And good job to you and the entire team for what you're doing for this year, because I know that it wasn't easy putting this all together and getting all the logistics in place, but it is done and we're doing it, and we're going to have a fantastic, did I say fantastic? Yes, we're going to have a fantastic week. So I hope that you are excited and that you are ready. Somebody said ready. All right, so I'm going over in the YouTube chat. If you are ready for an exciting week, I want you to type in the chat, ready, with whole heap of Y's. Ready. We're ready to run. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. And I see them coming up in the chat. Want to say good afternoon to everyone tuning in, alumni, current students, friends and family of NCU. Thank you so, so very much for being a part of the launch of Homecoming 2021. All right, so we're going to a video at this time, and it's a musical presentation, and I am positive that you're going to be blessed. This one is entitled Spread Love.
Events.
I know somebody who declares he's got it made. He won't admit it, but it's just a masquerade. He's a modern day deceiver with a case of ulcer fever. What a shame, it's a game.
And there's their old sister Sarah, and she's sweet.
Oh yeah, she is.
She gets the word, next thing you know, it's in the street. By the time it's been repeated, all the truth has been deleted. Oh, what a shame. Another game. Seems like everything we hear is just a tale.
But I've got something that would never ever fail. Spread love instead of spreading love. what we need. Da, da, da. There's a family that we just call the Greens. They have subscription to the gossip magazine. With a twisted sense of vision, they treat rumors like religion. No what a shame. It's the same old. Yeah, these days it seems like everything we hear is just a tale. But I believe in something that will never ever spread love instead of
T-shirts and
lies. Spread love. Oh, the truth it's not.
I often say love could open any door.
Oh, and I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. What the world needs now.
I'm telling you, love is what we need.
Love is what we need. What the world needs now is love. More love is what we need. Spread love instead of spread out. Spread love.
The truth is nice, guys. Oh, but I wish we had much more love.
Love is what we need. Spread love
Instead of spreading lies.
Spread love. Oh, the truth it's not. It's not.
Say love could open any door.
But I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Spread love. Da, da, da. Spread love. Da, da, da. I've often said love could open any door.
But I wish we had much more.
Love is what we need.
that beautiful one from Events, I hope I got the pronunciation correct, with Spread Love. And you know, as an NCU family, whether you're an alumni or current student or friends of NCU, we know how to spread love, right? And later on, we will be hearing how you can spread a little extra love in this season. But thank you so much again to those very talented young men, Events, with that one, Spread Love. Now, I know you see, I think you can see, yes, the shirt that I'm wearing. And we are launching the alumni souvenirs today in the form of t-shirts. So we're getting creative and finding different ways to commemorate our experiences at NCU and to wear them with pride. And so we're launching our t-shirt line today for or alumni. We call them the alumni souvenirs. And starting off, we have t-shirts. So at this time, we have 2 t-shirts. One that is marked Seats of the Memories. If it was up to me, I would have had a Seat of the Scornful, but it's the same thing. They're referring to the same thing, Seat of the Memories. And it kind of looks like, let me see if I can get up a little bit. Can you see it? Seat of the Memories, yes. Seat of the Memories, that's one t-shirt. And we also have another t-shirt that Shelly had on with the NCU Beacon logo. And, you know, we're wearing it with pride. We're wearing it, you know, to let everybody know that we went to NCU. Hello, the best. Hello, no argument there. Yes, wearing it with pride. And so, if you want to purchase your NCU alumni souvenirs, well, for now, in the form of t-shirts or masks, if you want, you can just send us an email, alumni@ncu.edu.jm. And just to let you know, for our alumni overseas, you can go through the NCU Federation to make your order. And before the end of today's program, I will provide you with an email address through which you can access your alumni souvenir. All right? T-shirt, masks, and I'm sure that further on we will have others added to the collection. All right? So keep that in mind. So at this time, and yes, I see your comments on YouTube saying ready, and all the excitement and persons just hailing up each other and just having a wonderful time of fellowship. I see you. I see you. Thank you so much for being here with us. To all the persons who are tuning in right across the different social, YouTube pages, a very good afternoon to you. So again, if you want to order your souvenirs, email alumni@ncu.edu.jm. At this time, we're going to have an alumni reflection. And this one is called Give Like a Beacon. So we spoke about spreading love, right? Now we're talking about giving like a true beacon. Here we go.
Change will come. Oh, yes, it will. There's a dawn arising on a brand new day. There's a strong wind stirring across the ancient graves. There's a voice that's calling, would you be set free? There's a change coming, let it start in me. Let it start in me. Let it start in me. There's a change coming, let it start in me. There is a fire that's burning, sweeping across this land. Oh, there's a heat consuming every evil plan. Every evil plan, there is gold emerging from refining flames. There's a diamond sparkling where there once was shame. There's a revolution gathered on the sea. Oh, we all know it's coming. People must be free. Feel the tides are changing. Hear the waves rolling. And there's a revolution wash away our sins. Let it start in me. Let it start in me. There's a change coming. Let it start in me. Let it start in me. Let it start in me. There's a change coming. Let it start in me. There's a storm brewing. There's the sound of rain when the thunder's rolling across the thirsty plain. Let the droughts be over if we just believe. And the rains are coming. Let it rain on me. Let it start
Beautifully done. The Foster Triplets. They're actually the 2021 Sterling Gospel Music Awards Group of the Year. Beautifully done. Let It Start in Me. And I hope that song tugged at your heartstring a little for you to just see where you can help, who you can help. You know, I have seen firsthand. I lectured in the Department of Communication Studies at NCU for 5 years. And I saw firsthand how hard some of our students have it. You know, some of them struggle to come up with the school fees, struggle to pay for rent, struggle to, you know, buy the daily necessities. And that is something that I've always championed for, is for persons to see how the kindness and the giving can start with them. It doesn't have to be much, you know. And I think sometimes we misunderstand the whole point of giving. It does not have to be much. You know, here in Jamaica, we say every mickle make a muckle. Whatever you can do to help, let it start in you. And so if you're watching and you want to help, if you want to give, you know, we have our Generosity Wednesday coming up. But if it is that you want to just kind of preempt Wednesday, you want to start giving now, feel free to email alumni@ncu.edu.jm. You may never know the difference that you will make in the life of a student. Let it start in who? Let it start in you. Thank you so much again to the Foster Triplets. Now, if you are a current student and you are an alumni as well, I am sure that you are familiar with the NCU Alma Mater. To the blessed hill. I'm always trying to sing in that, you know, high falsetto. You have brought us. Yes. Every day after chapel, well, every time chapel was held, we had to sing it. Yes, at the end. And we would stand and we would sing it with pride, and we're hitting the notes. All of us who can't sing, we're still hitting the notes. You can't tell us anything. We're hitting the notes just the same, like what I crowed a while ago. Yes, man. But before we get into the playing of the Alma Mater, for those of us who never really understood or have never seen the history of the Alma Mater, we are going to show you a little video to give you a little insight of where we're coming from, where the Alma Mater is concerned. So take a look.
Many of us know the NCU Alma Mater very well, and others may have heard it during some of the university activities and events, possibly on the radio or maybe exploring on the web. But how many of us know the history of the Alma Mater? That's why we're here to tell you how it originated. The date of the inauguration of Northern Caribbean University on June 24, 1999 was fast approaching, and the Office of the President had invited submissions from the workforce for an alma mater for this new university, and that was to replace the old Deer College on the Hill. In late 1998 up until about February the following year, there was no interest shown. Nothing had turned up. But one morning in March 1999, Dr. Herbert Thompson was on a flight traveling from Miami to Kingston, Jamaica, in the company of his wife Avery, when they both immediately went to work, jotting down some words on the back of an old envelope which she had torn in two. About 20 minutes into the flight, Dr. Thompson asked his wife to listen to what he had written. She thought it was fitting and beautiful, and so they wondered what it would sound like when they put it to music. They shared the words with a few colleagues on the campus, and the decision was taken to ask Mr. Daniel Rodriguez from the NCU Music Department to put the lyrics to music. After a few consultations with the musician about the need for a majestic ending and how the alma mater should sound when the four parts are sung, the Colombian maestro Rodriguez called them to listen to his production, and they were all pleased and satisfied. From that day forward, they proceeded to learn the words and harmonize as they sang, To the Blessed Hill.
Boy, I tell you, as a student, hitting those final notes was such a joy. It was such a pleasure. And I'm looking forward to hearing the alma mater at the end of today's program. So again, just a reminder that we have a week packed with activities up until this Sunday. So it's November 1 to 7. We have whole heap in store for you for Homecoming 2021, the virtual edition. And again, to all our friends who are tuned in right across YouTube, thank you so much for being a part of today's launch. I hope you are excited about this week. I hope that you are ready to take part, to make friends, to make memories, to reminisce, and to just celebrate in true NCU style. Yeah? Are you ready? No, man, I can't hear him. I can't hear him, man. Are you ready? So I want you to let me know in the chat if you're ready. I saw you scrolling and, writing ready earlier on. And I want you to now type, I am ready, as we get ready to end the launch of today's program, to end Homecoming 2021. This is the first activity, well, the second. This is the launch, the official launch of Homecoming 2021, and we are excited. We are excited and we are ready to go. So I want to see those ready going up in the chat. And just before I close out, I'm going to be just bigging up a few other persons. So want to big up Erelisa Shaw saying ready, Bella Singora Ruth, Brian Cuff, Peter Gate Campbell, Patricia Gale, Judith Forbes, Joanna Williams, Michael Henry, Michael Harvey, Danielle Clark, Shanette Smith. Yes, big ups to all of you. And it's such a great feeling to see so many people in the chat who I went to school with, or those who taught me, or, those who I ran into in some way, shape, or form. This is what Homecoming is all about. It's about us coming home and reliving the memories and celebrating our successes and, just encouraging our students that they can make it. They are at the best place, the beacon on the hill, and they will be successful. And so we continue to support our students. We continue to pray for them. We continue to give, and we continue to allow God to work through us. Just as how, the Lord worked through others to help us through our tenure, we are going to just avail ourselves as vessels for the Lord to use to help others. All right. And so I want to say a very, very big thank you to the co-chairs and huge commendations to the co-chairs of Homecoming 2021, Mrs. Shelley Gay Cuff and Miss Janelle Forrester. To our president, Dr. Lincoln Edwards, thank you so very much, sir, for being such a great source of support. Want to also say a very huge thank you to the president of the Alumni Federation of NCU, Mr. Harold Clayton. And I had promised you the email address if you want to order your alumni t-shirts. Yes, the NCU email address, or the email address that you can send your message to order is ncualumnifederation@gmail.com. Easy. ncualumnifederation@gmail.com. It was my absolute pleasure, and also want to say thank you to Mr. Andrew Forsyth for, just running the program technically today. Thank you so much. And to all of you for watching, thank you for making it NCU Homecoming 2021. This is the official launch, and I just want you to just understand that this week is going to be a great week. This week is going to be an exciting week, and I hope that you are ready. So tune in to NCU pages on social media, or you can email us to get the week of activities. It's going to be one filled with fun, with memories, and with enough excitement. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Basillia Barnaby Cuff. It was my pleasure taking you through this afternoon. And of course, we look forward to the rest of this week. Taking us out, the NCU Alma Mater, and in true NCU style, let's sing along. A very good afternoon.
You have brought us. against the pine trees and the wind. We will rise and call you blessed as we strive to serve mankind, and we raise our God each moment for the love in you we find, and we praise our God each moment for the love in you we find. Oh, dear beacon on a hill, a bastion so true, we pledge our love and loyalty in gratitude.